talking about an interesting topic. One of the interesting topics we are talking about today is why are most single moms and single ladies dating wrong? Maybe you are among those who have complained that when I see people get married on social media, I ask myself, why is my case different? Okay? Sometimes some people even ask, like, I need to go for prayers. Yes, it's as serious as that. Why some people, they don't even go for prayers, they begin to hide from their friends, they hide from their family, they don't want to be associated with gatherings, external parties, or maybe large population, because they don't want to be asked this question: are you with someone? Do you have someone in your life now? Do you have a man in your life now? So this video is a live video that we're going to talk about why most single ladies and single guys are dating wrong. Okay, sis, it's not that you are not saying good guys, it's not that they don't love you, maybe your strategy is wrong. So if you are seeing this video, I am glad that you are here. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you. Let's dive into today's topic. 6 years ago, I started matchmaking, okay, and helping people find true love. And one of the challenges that a lot of ladies say when they come to me is that, oh, the guy does not know my worth, okay? The guy that I put in my best, not that. You put in your best. But one of the things we are trying to say here in a relationship is this: don't date for survival. Don't date because you don't want to be alone. Sometimes some ladies date because they don't want to be alone. They just want to be with someone. They want their children to have a father figure in their life. Maybe they are single moms, okay? I understand the importance of a father head in the home, which help to guide kids. But there are a lot of single mothers that are also doing an incredible job. Even if the society is not appreciating them well enough, you have to know that you're not dating to be. Don't have that fear of being alone. Okay? Don't have that fear of being alone. Don't shrink your standard for someone who is not worth it. Yes, don't shrink your standard for someone who is not worth it at all, at all. Don't do that. Then, what else? Don't be afraid of living alone. Be selective. Yes, prove that you are not a body. One of the things that make these guys afraid of single mothers and single ladies, some women are overcompensate. They overcompensate. Let me give an example. Don't say, oh, this man is going to solve all my problems, okay? Try not to below your standard. Okay? Try not to below your standard. The right man will honor your journey. The right man will honor your journey. He will not see you as a body. So not just your appearance, but don't make it look like he is in charge of your life. Okay? When we are waiting for others to join us, prioritize your values over your vibes. Okay? Some people, one of the things they do when they see a new guy, they prioritize their values, which is good, not your vibes. Because the chemistry can be good, it can be fun to be with someone, but they are not really where you want to be, especially when you start talking to them and getting to know them. Okay? So prioritize your values, not your vibe. It might be fun. Some guys are fun to be. They are charming, they are educating, they have everything you want. Some ladies, when they see the guys, they look at the potentials. Okay? Yeah. So if the potential is good, like, what kind of guy is he? Is he a guy who is cute? Or something like, I like cute guys. I like tall guys. I like guys that are so handsome. I like my guy to be tall, 5'8", 5'9", 6 feet. You know, these physical qualities are good. They are fantastic. But when it comes to love, it's beyond the physical look. You have to look at the values. Do we have the same values? Please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Do we have the same values? The fear of being alone has made a lot of ladies go with guys that they don't like. Okay, not that you don't physically like the guy, but you are not in the same value. Okay, let me give you an example. There are some guys that believe that it is a woman's duty to cook. Okay, they believe that if the kids mess up the house, it's a mom's duty to clean up. Okay, so if you are dating someone, you have to also check their level of reasoning, your values. Some of us ladies grew up in a house where our dad can cook, right? Our dad can help pick up the kids at school, right? Even when mom is sleepy or tired or at home. So these values, some people grew up in a household where those roles are gender specific. Dad can just wake up and say, I want to make dinner for the family today, right? So if you are dating someone, you have to not just look at the potential, look at the values you guys have. Are they related? Are they aligned? The fear of being alone has made a lot of us choose people we are not really interested in. So pick a guy that is not just about being handsome or tall. Does he align with your values? You have to put that into consideration. So that is why I said choose character over chemistry. The chemistry may be good, yes. Some guys have good vibes. When you are with them, everything is so wow. They are this kind of people that makes a dark day become bright. They are this kind of people that makes when they come everywhere is so, hey babe, let's go for shopping. Hey, um, let's go for party, let's go clubbing, I want to buy you something. Yes, these are fun things to do in a relationship, but what is more fun is your values. Okay, choose character over chemistry. How does he react when he's angry? Some guys, when they are angry, they smash things, they destroy things. It's not all about loving the person. Your safety your safety while you are with this person can also be an important part of the love. How does this person communicate? Some people don't communicate, they just get angry. He may be a nice guy, but the way he communicates, these are some of the things that people don't put into consideration. They just love, oh, I love this guy so much. It's not all about love, it's about character, it's about values. Okay, then you are a religious person. Some ladies are brought up in a home where religion is very important. They value Christianity, they value Islamic. So if you are with someone who is not in the same value with you, these people don't believe in God, they don't believe in Christ, or they don't believe in something your parents taught you or something you hold core. There are some ladies that still go to church. On their days off, they go for evening service. They say the grace before they eat. So all these values are very important when it comes to love. Being busy with kids, work can be overwhelming. But does this man make room for you? Does he have time for you? Healing can cause you to unknowingly reject a man. So I tell ladies, before you go to the next relationship, heal. Heal. Because healing is part of love. If you are completely healed, you will be ready for the next person. But if you are not healed, what happens is you transfer aggression, you transfer anger, okay? You transfer emotional burden from the last relationship to this one. So it is not all about finding a new person. You have to heal. You have to forgive yourself. Some of us made mistakes in our last relationship. We still hold back to the past. We still make ourselves, we still angry with ourselves for our mistakes of falling in love with the wrong person, or even doing things we're supposed not to do because of love. And because of this, we still hold ourselves like, oh, I regret meeting this guy. He's not a good person. So these things are what makes people feel that if you are not ready for me, even when I am there, you will not feel my presence. So I advise ladies, be in the moment. Heal first. Relationship is important, but you have to love yourself first. Heal first from your past relationship before you move to the next one. Even if there is someone that is available, immediately you say, I am no longer interested in this relationship. You have to heal first. Healing does not make you weak. It makes you strong. It makes you identify your strengths, your purpose, your values. Know that, okay, things went like this. What can I do better? What did I do wrong? Have I forgiven myself? Because if you don't forgive yourself, even when the new person come into your life, you will not even know the value of that person. That is one thing I tell lady. You have to forgive yourself. If you say, I'm sorry, okay? Because sometimes when people come from previous relationship, hi, Bella Vista, nice to meet you. Rahul, nice to meet you. When people come from new relationship, they carry the baggages. This was exactly, then they start comparison. This was exactly how my ex behaved. This was exactly the words he was saying. Are you all men like this? Are you all men like this? Is this the way to treat a woman? So they start bringing that old self, that old self that is not healed, that old self that is still in the past. This is exactly how my last relationship started. I'm not ready for this. So you have to tell yourself, make room, call for actions, call for actions. If a guy said, hey, let's meet, okay, let's meet and talk about something, be available. You know, I understand sometimes people can say, oh, I am tired, right? The guy may say, okay, yes, let's fix it for another day. So if you are tired and you could not make a date or a meeting, it is best for you to give another date. Okay, for instance, let me say you were supposed to meet a guy, you guys are starting to know each other, get to know each other, then he make a date for today is July 2011. So he made a date for today 1 o'clock. You couldn't meet up, right? As a lady, if you mix a date, you can say, hey, how about we do it tomorrow 5 o'clock, or what time works for you tomorrow? I may be available tomorrow. So making a direct intention of, okay, I mixed that date, but I'm ready tomorrow, or I'm ready Tuesday. What time works for you? You know, now you have to ask him what time works for him, because he may have pulled out of certain things he was supposed to do today. Okay, he may have pulled out of certain things he loved to do today just for you, because he prioritized you. So when he sees that, oh, this lady is not going to be available for me, therefore what am I going to do? He didn't even tell me, okay, we'll see tomorrow. She didn't say, oh, we're going to see today, or can we make an appointment for Thursday? So you must be specific of the time you want. You must be specific of the time you want. As a lady, I tell ladies, don't ignore red flags, okay, over chemistry. Some people like, there's this guy I'm dating now. He tends to makes me smile, tends to make me happy. He's good, he's this, he's that. Okay, my friends love him, he's a giver. You know, these kind of things work. For like, we have this kind of chemistry that when we're together, everything just seems perfect, which is good. But don't let your red flags make the red flags he's showing to you ignore the chemistry. Somebody can be a shit, he can shit on you, and just because you have a good chemistry does not mean you have to ignore that fact. I tell ladies, you can have good chemistry with someone, but don't ignore those red flags. The red flags are important part of the relationship in the long term. The chemistry are important part of the relationship in a short term. And if you want to make a short-term decision, okay, make sure you are making a short-term decision based on that. But if you want somebody to love you for who you are, you want to build with someone, it is good for you to make the decision based on long-term chemistry. Okay, based on long-term chemistry. Please hit like in this video. Thank you so much. Trying to prove you are a wife material. One of the reasons why ladies date the wrong guys is because they try to prove that they are wife material. You prove that you are good. The role of a wife, many women fall into, they overgive. They overdo their role. They step their boundaries because they want to be that perfect wife, that perfect lady. Oh, this is the man. I'm tired of dating. I'm sick and tired of dating this guy that don't know my word. This one knows my word. Therefore, I'm going to go for them. Okay? Somebody can know your worth and still treat you wrong. Yes, a guy can know your worth and still treat you wrong. So don't ignore and don't overdo your role. Don't overdo your role as a lady. Don't overdo your role. You went to a guy's house the first day, you are already cooking. Some ladies like, hey, I know how to make this food, I know how to do this. I know there is no formula for relationship. Do what works for you. But if you are seeing someone new and you're getting to know each other, don't overdo your role as a lady, like cooking, like going to visit him, like buying groceries on your way, using your money to cook or even pay his rent, because of his financial issues. Don't overgive at early to earn his trust or earn a man's commitment to you. A man that is committed to you does not really need you to overdo your role. You went to visit a guy, you doing his laundry. Some ladies, when they visit a guy, they begin to do his laundry. Now, you are overdoing your role. Yes, you are overdoing your role. So don't confuse attention for intention. Sometimes people can be with you for short term and give you all the attention you need. As long as they get what they want, they are gone. So don't confuse attentions for intention. Somebody can text you all day, call you. In fact, they flatter a lot of ladies these days. These guys have a lot of points and a lot of romantic lines to go for it. And this thing can make a lot of ladies go like, hey, this is my kind of guy. A man texting you every day does not mean love. Pay attention to his actions. That is how you know if you are valued. That is how you know if this is a long term or a short term. So people can bombard you with calls for the short term, and after a while they are no more. But this guy can be consistent. He may not be there to call you all the time because he's busy or work, but the little time he has, quality over quantity. So when you are trying to pick someone you want to settle down with or someone you love, make sure you go for the one that intentions, not his attention. Okay? People can give you all the time you need, tell you romantic. In fact, they will even send you romantic text message. They will say, my sweetheart, since I met you, I've not been myself. I've been looking at the mirror. You are the apple in my eyes. I love you so much. You are everything I want. Falling in love with you. Then there's fall in love with potentials. A lot of ladies fall in love with potentials instead of values. Okay? Falling in love with potentials instead of value. When you fall in love with potential instead of value, it's going to really be tough. It's going to really, really be tough. It's going to be tough in the sense that, what about the man that never married? How do you want to say a woman that will fed him? Can you say that again? So one thing I also want you to do, you date based on pattern. Ladies, date based on patterns. Date based on pattern, not promises. Date a guy based on pattern, not promises. Okay? Date based on pattern, not promises. Some guys can promise you heaven. They can promise you the sky. They can promise you everything in life. But they're not going to do it. Look at, pay attention. Pay attention to his patterns. Pay attention to, don't confuse falling for potential with falling for values. Somebody can have everything you want. A man can have a car, can have a house of his own, okay? But those are not the only thing you have to look out for. You have to look out for his values, how he treats women, okay? How he talks to ladies in your presence, how he talks to his parent, how he treats his siblings. These are some of the things you look into when you are picking your life partners. Is it someone that has the potential you want? Yes, but is it someone that have the value you need? The value you need. Is it someone that have it? You see a lot of people like they date based on patterns. Okay, not promise. Look at how it shows up now, not his potential. Somebody can have money, can have cars, can have everything you want, but see the way he treats you. He commonizes the little things you value. The little things you value, the things that are important to you, you don't regard them as nothing. So why do you want to be with someone that does not regard those things? Just because you have. Then ladies date with intentions. One of the reasons why ladies, okay, one of the too many women may be in this category. Let's see where this goes. Let's see where this relationship goes. You know, I'm still thinking about it. Let's see where it goes. Sometimes a relationship can be so powerful and great, but at the same time it can also be great and not too great. Why do I say that? Dating without intentions. Too many women will say, let's just see where this goes. Even men still say that. But as a lady, when you start a relationship with, let's see where this goes, it means you don't really know it. You don't, it's going on. You don't know where the direction you want it to go. Okay, so I tell ladies that you have to date, communicate early about your directions, about your plans, about your purpose, about your purpose. That is how you date. Okay. When you are in a relationship with someone, you should be able to know what this person works. Okay. So this video is for women who are tired of dating unserious guys. This video is for women who want something serious, not a game. This video is for women who are tired of dating people that are leading nowhere. If you are a lady, you are a single mother, you are a single lady seeing this video, I want you to date with purpose, date with potentials, also date with value, okay? One of the things I tell ladies, if you are dating a guy, you have to view him. View him from the perspective of what you want. Okay? Now, being in relationship, the time when people see relationship as the ultimate goal has ended. It is now what is my value, what gives me peace, and what I want. Okay, those are some of the things people put into consideration when picking a new spouse or someone to be their partner. Don't just go because this is the person that is available. Go for someone who knows your value, someone who knows your worth, someone who is worth the journey with you. How is it that someone who is worth the journey with you? I always tell ladies that you should prioritize vibes over values. No, you can vibe with someone, you can vibe with a guy, you can talk with a guy, he flows, he knows you very much, he makes you happy, buy you gifts, but your values, he doesn't value them. Okay, don't prioritize vibes over value. You have to know that this man, does he understand my value? These are the things I like, these are the things I want, these are the things I want to do. Like, I want to go for this study, I want to further my education, I want to get this job, I want to be able to travel the world. Does this man have the same value? You have to put that into consideration. Or will you see, some men see going for vacation going for shopping as waste of money. Okay, they believe that you should not buy clothes just because you like it. Buy it maybe once a year. So you have to know, is the financial goals, are they aligned? My financial goal with this man, do they align? It's one of the important questions to ask yourself when you are dating someone. Does this see what I am saying? We can be looking at the same picture, but we're going to see something different. Okay, we can be looking at the same picture, but we're going to see something different. For someone who I intend to spend my life with, someone who I intend to build with. So you have to ask yourself, does he see the same picture I'm seeing? Financial expectations and financial goals that I have for myself, does he align with it? So this is some of the questions you need to ask yourself when you're dating someone in a new relationship. Apart from chemistry and vibes, you have to ask, are we in the same direction? Is it the same direction we're going to? These are very important questions that ladies fail to understand at the beginning of their relationship, and then when they start going, they see, oh, the guy is a shit. I don't like the way he talks. He shouts too much. When he's angry, begin to destroy things. Stuff like that. So these ladies now see that, oh, this is not what I want. He's a nice guy. He's everything I wanted. He's cute. He's tall. He has the kind of job I need. But this is not what I want for myself. That is why most of these relationships fail. Not really like the strategy of the lady used at the initial point is not working. So you have to change it. If you find this video interesting, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you for tuning in, and also thank you so much. Bye.